We're back with another episode of Anime Splash. I'm Neil Trotter and this is Ricky Morris. So this week we watched an anime called Sword Art Online. And we'll just get started and we'll start with the plot breakdown with Ricky.
Alright, this anime takes place in the year 2022 where they've perfected the virtual reality type of gaming. And they created this virtual MMO called Sword Art Online. And, everyone's super excited about it. They go out and buy it, and all the online pre-orders and stuff like that. And when they start playing it, then they play it for a while, but then the users find out that they can't log out. And then the game master, the creator of the game, comes in and tells them that that's actually a feature of the game, and the only way they can get out of the game is to beat all 100 levels of the MMO, and if they die in the game, then they die for real. And so everyone proceeds to freak out.
There you go. That is the premise of the story. I gotta be honest with you, before I watched the anime, I was not expecting to like it. I'll tell you what. The minus I had with it is that it's an overused plot premise, right? A person gets trapped online and it's a life or death situation. He's trying to get back into the real world. Seen it done so many times before. And I was surprised. I actually came out liking this anime a lot, and I'll just tell you from the get-go, I would continue watching this anime. Again, so Anime Splash, for those of you who don't know, what we do is that we watch the first 3 episodes of the anime, and and then we make a decision whether we're going to watch the rest of the anime based off the first 3 episodes. And yes, I would continue watching. This is a really good anime. I'll start with some of the extra stuff that I liked, and then I'll get to the meat of it. One of the things I really liked about it is that the lighting direction was really good. They make the lighting, the way they put the lighting makes scenes pop. Some examples are the sunlight, and they use sunsets, and that's cool. Or they'll do like superpower moves, and then their swords will glow in various ways, and light will be reflected. Background lighting is cool. All types of things. Battle scenes, they use the lighting in various ways. It makes the scene more intense. They do a lot of tricks with lighting, a lot of animation techniques, and I really like that a lot. The other thing that was really good was the equipment and the armor, just the whole wardrobe art. That was the whole design of the
characters.
Yeah, I guess I just want to focus more on just the clothes and the equipment, not so much the characters, because when you actually look at their face, and that typical anime face, big eyes, and then
But their costumes, they're pretty good.
The costumes are great. Good armor, good equipment. I was really impressed. It's like a video game, but of course, in this anime, there's a lot more focus put into the equipment than actually a lot of video games I play, RPG video games, which is really cool. And that's just the extras I saw. What I really liked about it, what gave it a big, huge plus for me, was that they took a very basic premise, been around for a while, long time, and they took it to a direction that was very unique. So, first thing is that everybody's in this situation, right? It's not just one person that gets trapped and has to save the world or save the and it's not even about that, like save the
just
world.
Getting out is because I don't know if they pointed it out, but it's like I guess it's whoever actually beats the game gets out. Like everyone else has to actually go through the game in order to get out. So
yes, and everybody has to do that, not just one person. And there's no like saving the day or beating the bad guy. I guess you beat the boss and you win. But when you do that, you don't save everybody else. you just try to win for you, right? And of course, that. So now you're there in this dilemma. And the cool part about the show is that it focuses more on the dilemma of the situation, which is the game designer. I guess it's just one guy that made this game, and he's basically like a psycho. He's a lunatic, and he locked everybody up, like Ricky said. And if they try and log out, they can't log out on their own. If somebody tries to log them out, because they're in virtual reality, they wear these helmets that keep them in virtual reality. If somebody else tries to take off their helmet, they get killed.
Yeah, the helmet fries their brain, just like.
Yeah, so basically a psycho locked them in this virtual world, and they have to deal with that. Like, man, I can't get out. I gotta beat this game. If I don't, if I die in this game, I die in real life. And so, a lot of characters in the game can't handle it, and then you see some emotional breakdowns, and you see people really tripping, which I thought was cool. That you start to see emotions and see people start to understand the magnitude of the situation, which you don't see in a lot of animes. A lot of animes are more happy-go-lucky, and they make light of the situation. Not this one. They really kind of analyze the actual dilemma that's going on. Another really good thing about this anime is that they use a really good use of time skipping, which is what I'm just gonna call it that. There's not too many like filler content in this anime. At least the first 3 episodes I saw. Like they'll skip a lot of unimportant things and get to the real meat of the situation.
Just saw the highlights, just whatever is like important happening. Just like. Don't expect to see a lot of, little battles against monsters like in real RPGs where you're going through a dungeon, fighting like hundreds of monsters and stuff. Like they just showed when important events happen.
Yeah. So of course they gotta grind. In all these MMOs, you're grinding, you're leveling up, but they don't show any of that, which is cool because that's boring, right? And even like they have some really cool fights in this show. But they'll even skip like boss fights because they're just not important. Yeah, but you want to see the actual fight of the boss would be filler. What you're really interested in what happens after. That's what really the story's about, and they just go straight to that. Yeah, I thought that was good. It's kind of bold, brave to do something like that. Some people would say, oh, they're just lazy and they're trying to save up on image. I don't think so. I think they're focusing more on the plot and putting focus more on what's important rather than what's not important. And shoot, I mean that's pretty much it. That's I really I was surprised to be quite honest. I was like, whoa, because we were talked about another anime kind of similar in premise was Excel World. Yeah, that was kind of like. Maybe I'll watch it, maybe not. I was kind of on the fence. And then I saw this one. I'm like, oh, this is another one of these. And it looks a little more typical when you look at the art, at least the promotional art. Then I actually sat down and watched it like, well, this is like way better, in my opinion, than Excel World. But that's just me. I just thought it was a lot better. So the question is, would I watch this anime again? Yes. How about you, Ricky? Would you continue watching this?
Definitely, yeah. I really enjoyed it. You had good fight scenes, good action. Liking the characters. Just want to see what happens to them and whatnot. So, so far it's got 13 episodes. So, there's a lot more to see.
Yeah, it's cool. So the part of the story is that they got to go through 100 levels. Basically, and after beating the 100th level, they win. They're able to, beat the game and go back to the real world. So there's a lot of content that could be available. So I mean, this show cannot end anytime soon. At the same time, I would definitely count on this show not focusing on things that are not important and throwing in filler for no reason. So
every anime kind of does that, at least for one episode, just for one.
Damn.
At least.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that's just how it is. Hugely disappointing. It would be very.
It depends.
Okay, I never like it ever. So that's just me. I think that's a flaw in anime. I wish that somebody would be bold enough not to do that, but okay. I guess maybe they'll do it. If they don't do it, that'll be cool. I'll be like, wow, this is definitely the show. But of course they're gonna do it. But I'm counting on them not to do it. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching Anime Splash, and hopefully you'll come next time. Watch our show. It's on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GameZoneRecreation. You can always comment and leave some feedback, and we'll gladly respond. So until next time, we'll see you. Thanks.
Mhm.